It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. It's about 8-9 degrees. Just a bit of a breeze, but not too bad. And everybody's just soaking up the sun. It's been a hard winter, but spring is on the way, we think. Oh, stop now. Be nice to that sheep. Rainy girl. Here's old Rain. Rain. Yeah, Stubbs. Papa Doo. Yeah, you get him, dogs. Okay, so we're feeding sheep right now. The tractor is still a little bit torn apart. They sent us the wrong rod to fix it, so we're just making it work right now. I'm using that piece of baler twine down there as a shifter, and this little metal bent pipe here, that's my reverse and first. I got to keep my foot on the brake right now, otherwise I'll roll away, which is why Sarah's got to cut the strings off on her own, and I'm not helping her. And we're feeding sheep right now. We did 2 bales already. This is number 3. We'll end up giving them 4. And then we'll be done this for a couple of weeks anyway. So, and hopefully by then we've got our rod back and we can kind of work the way we should. So up on that hill, I have a mineralized molasses feeder, which is a way to get them all their minerals they need, and the molasses acts as a protein boost. And I filled it up yesterday, and when I fill it up often I take the pail and I put it just on top of one of these bales here so it drips onto the hay, just so I don't have a messy pail lying around. And today when the wind kicked up, it blew the pail off and this happened. So sheep are real good at sticking their heads into pails, not great at getting their heads out. Let's see if we can rescue this guy. Looks like one of the rams. Come here. There you go. Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Alright. It's a little bit cooler today than yesterday, but the sheep are happy and healthy looking. We yesterday set up this other corral pen with a little bit nicer hay, and these are all the wethers. So we started feeding grain in those troughs there, and we'll get a bit of finish on these guys, and in a couple of weeks, maybe a month, they'll be ready to go. And hopefully we get a good buck for them. Okay, so an update from the dogs. This is Rain. Rain's working pretty good. We're pleased enough with her for a dog who had never seen a sheep when we got her. A friend of mine who butchers gave me some scraps and some bones and such, and now the dogs are both chewing away at this, really loving it. I only give them they each get a kind of chunk, and they'll work on this for a couple days, and the rest will freeze, and I'll portion it out to them over the next little while, just so there's not a pile of just meat lying around here. Sheep, we're all hoping for maybe some buns or something, sometimes from a grocery store and a food bank. We get spoiled and expired stuff, and the sheep, they sure do like it when we get a lot of buns. And so whenever I drive into their pen with the truck, they expect treats, but this time it didn't happen. Not for the sheep, the dogs though. The dogs got something. They deserve it. Yeah, so other than that, it's a beautiful day. It went to 11-12 degrees today, and for us that's really something here. So we're hoping that spring is on the way, and we'll have a good year, lots of green grass, make everybody happy. Here Sarah just gives the Weathers feeder a sweep out. These feeders aren't really ideal, and they hop in them, and they do a little bit of bit of their business in there, so we sweep them out, and then I'll feed them grain, and we'll get them fattened up and sold. There they are, they're fed. There's 16 wethers in here, and I think a couple rams, and they'll all be going to the market here in, oh, maybe just after Easter. They love their grain.